Hello? 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 Let's resume where we left off. Homicide. The red lipstick murder. That's where I was. So let's hope it's saved where I wanted it to save. So I don't have to redo everything. Should be good. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see.
Extra, read all
Yes.
about it.
Nice. This is where I wanted to save after this. Okay, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome sauce. Awesome us. Huh? That's super close though, so why wouldn't I go there? Wow!
Stay in the line.
Oh, oops. There is the... These cars in this time drive really well though.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. A 2
I'm
in
here.
progress and shots fired. Unit to handle.
I'm here. Woo!
What's the situation?
It's crazy how fast that
Sir.
went.
Cold-blooded sons of bitches. Real professionals.
What do you mean?
Witnesses say they bounced in, aced the guards, and went straight downstairs. Christ knows who they're working for, but whatever's in that vault, they want it bad.
It's crazy how fast the 100 days went though.
Take the wrong bank to rob, my friend.
Oh, so close.
Move it inside. We've got to clear out the
Switching to controller
Come on,
because I don't know how
let's get
to
the building.
hide behind cover.
Looking at all the firecrackers.
My pole! I don't see them. I just have to shoot on his body then. Ah! I'm John Wick.
They've blocked the goddamn stairs. Detective, take the elevator.
All right, I'll wait here.
Where is the elevator? Is this the elevator?
Chance to regroup.
Ah, here, okay.
Wish me luck.
If they block the stairs, why wouldn't the elevator be blocked off then? I would assume they blocked that off as well.
Bronx Floor, police man. Buddies upstairs are dead. That leaves you, pal. Oh, what's taking so long?
It ain't taking long at all.
Give it up, Chuck. Just you and me. You can live to tell the tale. That's it. That's all of them.
You're done. So Glenn, when are you going to watch the Critical Role episode? I'm probably gonna wait for the weekend.
Car 11K. Shots fired, suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I need an ambulance at Bank of America. 7th and Olive. Notify coroner and detective headquarters.
Roger on your ambulance, 11K.
I've almost finished the High Rollers, the H Rollers episode. I want to say HR, but High Rollers at the same time, so I said H Rollers. I need to watch like another 40 minutes of it or something. Probably after stream I'm gonna finish that. Okay. Yes, I watched on Twitch. I couldn't wait. I was too hyped for what was gonna happen.
Just go easy, Phelps.
Shut up! Shut up, I don't know your name. Kalabala booty boo boo. That's his name. I already did it, so whoa. So I'm just gonna finish it.
GPL 20 Century Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun.
A man with a gun. Oh no. Actually not that far away. But I'm never gonna do the story if I keep going to those locations, so I'm just gonna keep going. There are more cops than only me in this area, so let the other cops do something. But no one is as good a shot as me, though.
Where'd you learn to drive?
The military. It's just me, or does this car look huge? It's like a little bus. Oh, that's a big car. It's a bit too big. It's too big. You crazy? Because I totally wasn't the problem. This property for sale. Nice. We are here. I don't know why we're here. Henry residence. Who's Henry? That's the husband of the woman that died. Or is it someone else? I don't know. It's a bit of a trashy house.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Inside doesn't look as trashy.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
But probably before we came here. I'm not playing with controller, I'm playing with mouse and keyboard. Family burned to death. Cops say house fire deaths are suspicious.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
The circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before. I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
The doctor made him kill people in a house. I've seen the doctor before. He is an untrustworthy person. Ooh, a key.
don't think this is going to help us.
Huh? I thought the keys are useful most of the time. This house is so ransacked.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
But the footprints were size 8, weren't they?
Incidental.
No. Again, the same white sky. At least I think it's whiskey. Probably. Don't know what whiskey looks like. I think it's brown.
Burglar used a pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
True. Would do the same. Well, I probably wouldn't do the same, but I understand. If you sober up, you can find me at apartment 2.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems.
Gently drive.
Speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. If one of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Take one of the drinks here. There's probably something left over.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
49, 94, 43, 34, 77.
A regular Amelia Earhart.
The red something.
The ring looks distinctive.
Probably the box of the ring that she was wearing.
Tiffany. The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
Probably that huge ring that she has on her finger right there.
It doesn't appear to be connected. This isn't what we're looking for.
Okay, nothing. Haven't been in here yet, I don't think. Oh. Think that's about all. Yeah, alright, let's go at Sid. And let's take a look at the neighbors. Someone just arrived. Hello, Miss Missing Son.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan! Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
What's
Did
your
you see
children?
Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking, and she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out, and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving, but she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
That would make sense why her husband didn't pick up if he never returned home.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
No, I don't know. I don't know yet. Don't have any proof.
Material for our own defense should the need arise. Let us have the will and the patience.
Don't have any idea yet.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if Rod keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off her back for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all.
We don't know
See
yet.
you come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
True. We don't have enough evidence yet to see who it is. Oh, it's right here.
Give me a break.
I would have hoped it gone better. It looked like a nice ramp. Maybe a bit too steep.
Calm down.
Can't get over.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
We shoot him directly. What was the number? I forgot. 2?
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger
Oh
problems.
my god!
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Keep an eye on him, alright?
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
Running away, were you? 11.
Size 11s.
Do you think the atmosphere is thick?
What was the size of the shoes?
Gas chamber?
Found. Size 8 shoe print. So probably a woman's shoe print then. Men's shoe print. Okay, so size 8.
He'll be back in.
Well, it's possible that someone was wearing smaller shoes, I suppose. Ah. Oh la la. That's cool. Oops.
The oldest problem there is. What to do about
Thanks for the offer. Need you to do something about my wife. And what was he eating? Something weird. Something alien. Keep looking around, nothing.
Not sure this means much.
This is just the same, okay? The alcoholism illness. If he has a book about alcoholism, then he's probably want to fix his wife. So he probably did not kill her then. Did he get her killed? Movement
So
of
who could
victim.
have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
I think he does know. Think he knows he went to Bamba Lightro Club thingy. If I say lie,
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
I know this isn't really proof, but here.
We know she went to the Bomba Club.
The bartender there, he calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it.
I didn't know that he actually picked up. I thought he
What
just
happened
didn't
with
pick up
that?
or something. Lost contact with him.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night, I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
I suppose that's possible. Probably truth, right? Yeah.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
So wasted an intuition, but well, to be safe, you know. Motive of murder. This is the
Why
most
did you
important
kill her,
one.
Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
I'm gonna say lie about that.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Death threat note.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
I do believe he still cares. Because he has a book about alcoholism right there.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
He's a good fighter, I gotta say.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
I like almost died against
Phelps,
this
badge
fisting.
1247.
Oh god, against his
How can I
fisting.
help,
Oops.
Detective?
That's not what I meant.
Patrol
It's
unit
not what I
to
meant.
transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc.
Anus.
Operator, give me
The
R&I.
anus.
Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks.
All right.
Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Okie dokie. So where we going now? Do we need to do the interviews, or the interviews being done by other people? Guess we'll go to the police station for now. I'm not good with interviews though,
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
but I'll go anyway.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
Hey, come on!
Wow!
I imagine
Crazy
that
police.
Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
Yeah, I'm going to the interview. I haven't done much of them, but I'm going to them. Ah, you mean those kind of interviews? I mean the, not those. I just mean like the police interview thingies.
Watch it, will you?
Okay.
How is America going to understand?
Did I say that? I said I wasn't good at it, so I wanted to do it. Sure, it's possible. I don't know what I say.
Firm lead, Captain.
Are you questioning my judgment call, Phelps?
No, sir.
Good. I thought not. Jacob Henry is a sub-sister pushed around by his wife. I think with the right kind of persuasion, he might be prepared to seek absolution. Are you prepared to show him the error of his ways, young Phelps?
I don't think he's our man. Galloway agrees with me.
Don't drag me into this.
Rusty is a practical policeman. A bird in hand is always worth two in the bush. Let's liberate a confession from poor Jacob, and the public will sleep easier tonight. Run along now, Phelps. I've warmed him up nicely for you.
But he isn't the one. Maybe.
That bum took a swipe at me, I put him down with my sap.
Doesn't look good, Jacob. You're in a big jam here. You lie to me, and I can't help you out. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Okay, this is gonna be a hard one though. I can't mess up. I am not allowed to mess up. Access to murder weapon.
What do you do for work, Jacob?
I'm a mechanic. Engines, differentials, transmissions, that kind of stuff.
So you have access to tools.
Yes, I do.
Doesn't anyone though?
Your wife was brutally beaten with a socket wrench handle, then stomped to death. How do you think that looks, Jacob?
I was home in bed.
No, you were not. First entry. What home? Like confusion. I'll just doubt it then, I suppose.
You were at home in bed while your wife was putting out to some stranger? What kind of man are you, Jacob, that you allow that?
You son of a bitch. You got no right talking about my wife like that.
Ah, wrong. Fuck. What was I supposed to say?
Everything points to you. What does Tex mean, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm looking at his face. Does he know what text means? I don't know what text means, so I can't say. Do I say lie and just writing on body?
You used your wife's lipstick to leave us a message. Was it a cry for help, Jacob?
Well, the last time I didn't kill my wife.
To be honest, it doesn't look like he's lying.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
Ah! Truth. See, he was.
I need a reason to believe you, Jacob.
True.
You want a confession? That's what you want?
That's exactly what we want.
Seems to me there are two types of marriages. First, where the couple love each other equally and everything's roses. And then there's the other, where one person loves the other more than life itself and always puts them first. Chumps like me, who love them no matter what, no matter how badly they behave. That's it. That's my confession. I loved my wife. And I'll take any test you got to prove it.
Yeah, that's correct. Go on, correct. Deterioration of marriage.
Your marriage was over. You took her in and she threw it back in your face. You didn't go over there to hurt her. It just got out of hand.
That's not how it was.
Then how was it? I gotta see sometimes if I have some kind of evidence, you know? Then how was it?
Jacob, I think she pushed you around and slapped you about. You got to like it. Big guy like you, and you're a fucking pushover.
Ah, fuck you. I did my best to make it work.
Damn it!
Why did you break into your wife's house, Jacob? Why steal the ring?
What? What are you talking about? I've got a key. Why would I need to break in?
Sure, truth.
You took the ring because you found out who gave it to her.
What are you talking about?
Her prized garnet ring, given to her by her old boyfriend, Dick McCall.
I never knew that. I lived with that woman for 3 years, and I never knew that. Well, in that case, I think you should be talking to Dick McCall.
We'll do the detective work, lunkhead. Just answer the questions.
I don't see any way out of this unless you give us something.
2 out of 4 correct. Not good.
Phelps, you failed me, son.
We have another lead, Captain. This guy Mendez could be our man.
I hope so, Phelps. I really hope so. I'm deeply disturbed by your style of police work.
Shut the fuck up. You want a confession from an innocent man? Partially innocent
pull down
man.
a conviction for the skipper if we chase down this Mendez guy.
So he did ask someone to murder for him, I suppose. The far away? Because I need the dinghies. See, that's why I don't like these interrogations. I'm bad at it. So bad.
All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3.
Like, what did they have to say at those places? I don't know.
I'm going down without a fight. Drop the weapon, hands behind your head.
Yeah? Fuck you too!
You're running.
Put your hands in the air.
He's hiding in the alley!
And no shit.
Give it up, LAPD. Don't make me chase you.
Oh my god!
Damn it. Something was in the way, I couldn't keep it on. I'm not even up yet. Take a chill pill, man. Take a chill pill. Don't like killing them all. Yeah, probably for the two things I said doubt, I probably had evidence that I had to show, but I don't know what.
This car 11 King.
There's just always too much evidence that I have, and I can never choose what I need to say.
Roger 11K. All units 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4. Repeat, code 4.
Like, I think that's not relevant, but it probably is. Because I think that's probably...
Watch where you're driving, you maniac!
Probably doesn't fit or something, but then it probably does. It's like when I with the previous thing, I don't know what it was, but I asked a question about something, and then I gave the exact clue to it as well, like
Alonzo
just
Mendez.
that
Sound like a
they
man
already
who
actually
moonlights
knew,
as a
and
werewolf?
I don't know.
Don't sound like a man I'd let
Ah!
Slow and steady, come on!
He came out of nowhere. He came out of nowhere.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
That woman was dead. I don't know what the person's name was again. Mendez 16.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Oh. 16 is the 4th floor.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
I would have assumed. That 16 would be at the top.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
Maybe I can find the other note. Another one of those keys.
Optimistic, Cole.
They both had one of those keys. How is that not related? Eggs.
Probably not. take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Nothing here. Hey, also one of the that thing.
Me.
Seen it before.
I don't think so.
Ugh. Hmm.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
That's the stuff. And that's also the stuff, probably.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
We have
That's
the murder
probably the
weapon.
stuff.
Better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break, and Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there.
Why are you running?
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Stop running. If you're innocent, just talk. Because I believe you might be framed.
Get in and drive.
Why don't you drive? You were already driving. Whoa! He's crazy! Oh, sorry! It's your fault. Why do you run in front of a street?
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch. Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
Can't get close enough.
Keep it steady, and I'll try to bust his tire.
Nice. Got him. Easy.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
Holy Toledo.
Give it up, LAPD.
What the heck?
It was an epic crash though. Like a whole flip and everything.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps,
I don't believe it.
that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
He isn't even drinking, he's just smiling and pouring it in his face. But so Jacob hired Mendes or not? Who was this Mendes fella? I don't know, it seems like too easy. Seems too easy that it's him.
This pain to cool the love you
Like, why would he have the weapon in there? Why would he have the murder weapon and the lipstick in his room? He's just asking for trouble. Dunk.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop them with one round.
Whatever I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
So this is a totally different case, right? No, not same clues. Okay. Good. Like at the start, if someone's lying, it's easier if you don't have too many clues. At the end, if you have so many clues that you can use, it's just confusing. And one mistake and it's messed up.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Except here.
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all.
Oops, it's only a scratch.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain,
Alonzo
aren't there
Mendez.
similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you
matter?
don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We
He is
keep
the
gas
murderer.
chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
The captain is the murderer.
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
Detective, I was first on scene.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. A family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Holy Toledo!
I don't trust the captain. He wants it to be done as quickly as possible. Just the first person he saw, he needed to be
Can't
guilty.
be much help to you, Phelps.
I don't believe it.
Here she is.
Footprints.
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story. Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad he wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
You mind if I examine the body?
Be my guest.
Ugh. The neck. Yuck.
Look at your mark, it's very
distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Yucky. Another one. And another ring.
What's this mark? Cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Same as the last one.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Good possibility, I suppose. Down. The
Another
pixels.
day, another dollar.
The pixels. What am I looking at? The black spot? Like, am I supposed to do anything here? Why can't I look at it? Why can't I look at it if I don't know what to do?
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Deirdre.
Back in a second.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
It probably wasn't robbery, only like the ring and the watch.
Detectives, RNI says a Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Yeah, why is everyone... Why they just want it done so quickly? And not correctly? Corrupt cops. Have a walkabout. The footprints came from that way. Did I miss anything? Ah, those are the footprints. I forgot what that was. Yours. It's that mug. Yep. I see nothing else. Okay. Why did we park so far away? He's already in here. I think I've missed probably some clues. But I didn't find anything.
There still might be some play in the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If it doesn't work out then. Whoa there!
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
I get the point. Hey, she's a woman.
I didn't know it was a one-way street.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't care.
This conversation is over.
What, I'm a dad? I didn't know.
KGPL 20 Central Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun.
Oh, my game crashed. Why did my game just close? At least I saw it save pretty early. I totally drive that way in real life though. You've already been in the car with me. Once. You survived it. Well, it wasn't far either, but... The full 2-minute drive. Should be starting up again. Should be. I can't skip the intros. Intro skip. 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 Weird, I don't know why it crashed. Range. Yeah, it's been out for a while.
All these people are vultures, officer.
But it was popular, wasn't it? Why wouldn't they make a second one? But you know, Rockstar doesn't make many games. Sure. Rockstar only makes GTA 5.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If it doesn't work out then.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Around about my third
Well,
divorce,
not too bad. I didn't
realized
lose too
women
much.
might not be the pure angels we
Too much,
imagine.
just gotta drive a bit longer.
Ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? Then don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
KGPL 20 Central Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun.
Yes, please. I'm gonna do the same, so let's hope it doesn't crash this time.
On Grand between 4th and 5th.
Like, I also didn't accidentally press Alt F4 or something, because I'm using controller, so that's impossible. I don't know how you accidentally press Alt F4, but I didn't. But a scratch. Wow!
KGPL 20 Century Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Century Unit identify?
This is car 11K. Go ahead.
11K. Citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets.
Yes, I'm here.
Described as Hispanic, 5'6", 140 pounds.
Please, you gotta call for help. He doesn't look real good.
Quick, what happened?
Some punk held up my stand. This guy tried to help and got a bullet for his trouble. He got hit and hightailed it through the parking lot. Get going.
That's him. It's a yellow car. Got a good hit in already. Oh, oh, oh. Lucky I'm such a good off-roader.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
You come any closer, I'll pull the trigger.
Put the weapon down now. You want to back off right now.
What the hell?
Got him.
What are you waiting for, Phelps? Up and at him.
Isn't this the same place I've...
Hold
No,
up
it's
here,
in a
Phelps.
different place. That was the same place I've already been to once. Ah! Ah, ah, he's there. Thought he was even higher. Just got shot a couple of times, it's alright. I got a bulletproof jacket.
Car 11K calling KGPL. Shots fired. Suspect is down. We're code 4, but I need an ambulance on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets.
11K, roger on your ambulance. All units be advised the suspect is down on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets. Repeat, the suspect is down. Code 4.
Alrighty. Let's hope I got an intuition point. Because I need him. Like there should be a way to let me know which evidence it is with the intuition. I'm just bad at this game, okay? I'm just bad. Well. Come on, get out of the street. Don't you hear the sirens? Deaf bastards. So yesterday I said I might need to stream something different, but I don't know what else I would stream right now. So I think I'm just gonna keep on doing this for a little bit. This game isn't too long anyway either, so should probably be able to finish it not too long. Yeah, something like that. Probably. I always check like how long to beat this site, like how long to beat that game And I see like if you just do the main story, it's like 20 hours. But if you do some extras, a bit more, and mostly pretty accurate.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Didn't let in strangers.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
Your mom is dead. Boo.
We're gonna have a look around.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
I don't think so.
Partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
Why don't you? Why don't you explain everything? Why do I gotta do everything?
Don't think this is any use to us.
Someone has been cooking.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Oh, I thought it was gonna take the partial carrot.
Seems irrelevant.
I felt something. Ah, it's the violin. Okay, nothing on the table. Gonna take a smarter man to smart that man.
Incidental.
The diary. Size 8 men's shoe.
Size 8.
Two size 8 shoes. Another empty.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Yeah, well, she was wearing it. It would be weird if it was there.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Think that's about all. Don't see what else there could be.
Advice?
Oh, no, oops.
Talk to the girl.
Yeah, I was gonna talk to the girl and didn't want to talk to you. I want to talk to the girl.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
She's okay in heaven.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
I can try.
She's smiling.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Doubt. He is looking a bit sideways.
You seem reluctant to talk about her jewelry.
It's a touchy subject with Daddy. He thought she wasted too much money on her appearance.
How is that wrong? How is that wrong?
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Doubt? I have no
So you were
evidence.
hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
I don't know. Doubt. I have no
They
evidence,
weren't
but
happy,
doubt.
were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. I bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. Mommy always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
2 or 3, not too bad, I suppose.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy,
Hey, I know this
Go to your
guy.
room, young lady.
I know this face.
She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
He played in Heroes, and also I think didn't he play in a Star Wars
We have
movie
some
as well?
questions that we
Like
would like
just
to ask
a guy in a
Sure,
in a plane,
Yeah, I'll do my best.
in a ship, in a space starship shooty pooty. He was one of the rebellion men. Footprints at crime scene.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
I can't say lie, but he says he thinks. Let's say lie. I found.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
There's 8 wear boots.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Yeah, I think he played in like he was one of the rebel squad fly boys. But like in the more recent movies, not in the old ones, I don't think. Alibi.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your
Like
daughter?
maybe Rogue One or something.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, it's possible too. Oh, I didn't hear what did he say? What did he say? I didn't hear it. Can you redo that? Can you re-say? It was something about his alibi, so I'm just gonna say lie, and I'm gonna say his
You should
alibi.
come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
I'm gonna say alibi because she had to call a lot of times.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Why would you lie about that?
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
His face looks not truthful. Wait, what was my question again? Fucking hell. I keep forgetting what I ask. But he seems not truthful. So I don't think I've... or the only thing I might have is just his alibi again, but...
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
History of violence.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
Wasn't true that he has violence. It's lie or doubt. I'm clicking.
True, Hugo.
I'm clicking.
You're a violent man.
Lie now.
You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter
Only
and your
once.
wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
This may be a bit over the top.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Hey,
Being
all
hostile
correct.
with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
Even with
I'm no murderer.
Even with
Make some
missing half of the
arrangements for your
conversation.
daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
One, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. Two, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. Three, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Yeah, well, but it's not really that complicated to see what if they're lying or not. Mostly they're like turning their eyes or turning their neck or something.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us
But
with our
just
inquiries?
sometimes
Yes,
it's
sir.
hard to choose between doubt
They
or
had a
lie.
row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Hey, isn't it the cop who solved the big case and got
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Be careful. He looks dangerous.
I didn't know I could tackle. If I knew that, I would have done it like a million times before. Burning his own bloody shoes.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Can you now?
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't... No one's home and...
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
Call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and...
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Don't need this?
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Did we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house?
I need an address on a Belmont.
Shut up, Galloway.
Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks for your help.
That's the guy from the paper. Solved that big case.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Let's go there first. Yeah, no, it doesn't need to go on. Siren doesn't need to be on.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. Watch when you're driving, you maniac! Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blood. Slow and steady, come on!
That guy on the bench was so lucky.
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex Ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Everyone's driving backwards.
Any central unit, a possible 288 at Belmont High School, 1575 West 2nd Street. Stand by for further unit to handle. Identify code 2.
11K to KGPL. We'll take the 288. Go ahead with the further.
Something happened at the high school. Where's the high school? Is it far away? Or am I just close and that's why it said something against that? Maybe. Sure, I'll go there then. Get out of my way! There's a lurker at the school. He might get away if I go to the morgue right now. The morgue isn't gonna run away, so.
Emmy. It's the first season since Fabergrass
Yeah, I
is
see
over.
lurker.
We have to go.
I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy.
Busy where? You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you?
So sneaky.
So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
So snacky. Get a tiny bit closer. Gym coach, catch him. Just crash into him, he's a bad man. I can't tackle him, I'm not close enough. Gotcha, bitch. Got him. Got him.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
So she did make it to the school.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you Okie motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like them a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Still gotta go to the morgue though. I'll talk to you later.
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir. I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
Talk to you? No. Or do I check out the car? Do I check out the car? Do I need to check out the car? Something wrong with the car? I guess I gotta check out the car. That's the rope, alright.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Ray Stinker.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Nothing there, okay. Man, this case just keeps on getting confusing. What do I do? Where? Sick ninja jump.
Phelps, badge 1247.
What am I gonna say? I don't know.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thank you.
Alright. This is my car? Yep, it is. Let's go to the morgue now, though. Let's see what the coroner had to say.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
I get the point.
Oops. That woman is dead. She got a trash can flew in her face.
You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
I don't know about this. My gut says Muller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his car with the bloody tools in it.
I never said it wasn't Mooney. Hell, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not in immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every kid at Belmont.
He's a peeper, Rusty. We can pick him up for something else.
Really want to run that risk?
Both? Just put them both away? Lock them both up. Well, we'll see what the coroner has to say. I think he only wants me to see me if he really has something. So he might have found something that can tell me anything. Central Morgue. Come to me, all pow. What does that sign say? Wow, it's tinier than I thought it was huge. I thought the sign was huge. Super tiny. Come to me, all you who are weary and burned, and I will give you rest. That's a bad thingy. A bad letter type. Letter type isn't an English word, I don't think.
Phelps, Rusty,
Bad.
thanks for coming.
I don't know.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Yes.
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct.
Font.
Take a look at the sample.
Letter
on the
type
bench.
is better though. Letter type. What does he want me to do? Look at something?
We've got to nail this guy.
Huh? Eh? What am I? What did he ask? He asked what kind of rope. Ligature marker on the throat body. Ah! I guess it's probably the bottom one, right? The bottom one looks like the type of cord and like on this picture-ish. I can still check, okay.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
That's the same, right? It looks like it's going to the same place.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
And what about the shoes? Do I have to click on a shoe? Because both the shoes look the same. Oh no, I gotta see maybe Like here, the bottom is smaller than here. Pretty thin. A pretty thin shoe.
The shoe prints?
Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird. Okay, if you're finished jawing, we need to get moving.
Why they have to tap on a certain shoe? Anything else? I gotta learn to listen more. Because half the time I don't know what he's saying, and then I'm confused. Or I didn't know what he said. But I don't just wanna listen, I wanna say stuff. And if I'm saying stuff, I can't listen because I'm bad at multitasking. I'm the worst at the multitasking. Can't do two things.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that, coroners.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awful lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
Been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
If I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Nail it.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest.
Keep talking. Someday you'll say something intelligent.
I'm talking here.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
What are
Why
you
did
disposing
you burn your
of?
shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
He seems lie. Rope pattern, missing watch. Size 8 footprints could work as thing. Or just blood. Like, see, I asked about the bloody shoe. Can I just use the bloody shoe as evidence? Because it's... in some ways it works, but... I don't know, it's so confusing. Like, I don't think he's full on lying. I don't know. I'm gonna intuition it. Ask community. Community, please be right. Careful use of intuition can lead to breakthroughs in interviews and interrogations. 97.3% of players chose the correct answer after using an intuition point on the question. For more community info, they say truth. Okay, truth it is then. Sure.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Okay, lucky I didn't do lie. Thanks, intuition. I would have messed up. Like, he didn't look like he was lying that much, but it was like a little access to braid rope.
You know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
I'm having trouble with him. I'm having trouble. Thought he was lying on the previous one, to be honest. But now he's moving his neck and stuff.
Your wife was strangled with a braided rope, which we found in the trunk of her car. I think you bought that rope specifically to strangle her.
You can think whatever you want. But that rope has nothing to do with me.
To be honest, I don't think
Sorry.
he...
My mistake.
I can stay... But like, if there is evidence and you say lie, and you say doubt, but there is actually evidence, then doubt is wrong. Like, I have no real evidence. If there isn't an evidence that he... I got evidence of rope, but I don't have evidence that he has a rope. That's his rope. I probably missed a clue somewhere that he's a fisherman or something.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
We found your
vehicle
wife's car.
recovered.
Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Overalls. I'll talk about overalls.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
And why did you say that they're in your locker then?
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
Still seem nervous. So I'm gonna test me. I'm gonna
You're
say
lying,
lie.
Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
We have a bloody tire iron. Like, I'm talking about tire iron and I say bloody tire iron.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
So he probably did it then. Can I still come back to interrogate the other one? Because I'm pretty sure it's him, but I still want to see what the other guy has to say. I'll be back. I'll be back. Where's the other one?
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a dusting he wouldn't forget.
Ah, this is the other interrogation.
Captain.
I got the jitters again.
We were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Place of employment.
On your luck, Eli.
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
Is this a picture of your car? That's correct.
I don't think I have anything on him. Doubt.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't misplace big yellow letters HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
You ever tie up any of your victims?
So he probably
Eli?
has access to.
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Don't stalk around. Were you there? What the hell is the LAPD up to?
He seems super serious. He said a green coverall. Would that was it with the initials of H&M? It was something marine, but I didn't actually hear what the first thing was he said.
I know, Red. I stacked the crap. Is that so wrong?
Like he seems so serious.
A farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie, hitch, and braid. It stays tied.
Yeah, he seems to tell the truth. Motive for Muller murder.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
But why did you steal
You're
his
a liar,
jewelry
Eli.
then?
You needed the money, so you killed her.
I've been around some, son. You got some evidence that proves I stole that butterfly from that woman?
You had it on you, like what? Huh?
I done told you I found that pretty thing. I never stole it.
Ah, fuck you.
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
I'm no hood. I'm a king. Is that right? Even a lot, yeah. Anyone seen where Miss Wells went?
He's wearing 11s. Well, I suppose that's possible. I can't say doubt.
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6" tops. And you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
Do you think I was never punished?
You must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
Ah! Like the other one just fits too well. They're both Like, probably... I guess the other one probably did it.
You're as good as done, Mr.
what?
Rooney. All it will take now is some paperwork.
I pressed select. I didn't press A or whatever. I want to see I want to look at clues. I want to look at clues. What was the rope?
This is your automobile, correct? I'm not gonna get out of here tonight. No.
Fuck me. Let me out. Let me out. There are multiple options. Fuck.
That's correct. Can you bring me the file? No way. Nope. You see my number?
Like he was disposing evidence.
Do I need to find someone to look at
The access to braided rope. I suppose that's one thing that I don't know for sure. His vehicle was a Chevrolet, or was the other car, the Chrysler, which was the iron from it.
I'm not gonna get out of here tonight.
Footprints is possible. He didn't tell. The rope is more likely.
Were you at home last Saturday?
Fuck me. Fuck me.
Can I post this there?
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Hard choices, hard choices. Like, it's also like he said. This is a child molester man.
No.
The other one is the murderer, probably.
Hey, do you fellas need me to stick around much longer? What the hell is the LAPD up to these days? You trying to take me down? You need me to sign some papers or something?
Fuck this one. I'm gonna fuck him.
I think I've said about all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna charge you. Oh, what? He had no wounds and then appeared. Maybe they were together?
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Phelps, Galloway. Congratulations are at hand.
I don't think he was the one, but it's like he said
I think you'll receive a commendation for this one,
that
gentlemen.
he's worse locked up than the other one.
I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Golden Boy, what's that achievement? Clear a case finding every clue as an LAPD detective or investigator. The up and up. I got 5 stars. Don't know what that means that I got 5 stars, but I got it. Woo.
Phelps, we captured 2 regular army. Lieutenant! Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier.
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing. See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Send them to Vietnam. If I remember correctly, this is the moral dilemma and the evidence is... Yeah. He seems more of a danger than the other one,
Phelps.
just to his wife.
I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, it's my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another one naked woman.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
But my croissant.
God damn it all, I asked them to hold the mayo.
So someone is making all the husbands kill the wives. But this seems like a great place to end it. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This was it for today. I'll be playing more tomorrow. So, make sure if you haven't already to follow, check out my YouTube. There will be more LA Noire videos on there. On a slow pace though. Because I'm not gonna... I don't... Maybe this weekend I'll make some videos, I'm not sure. Or maybe this week. I don't know, we'll see. There will be some. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope I see you tomorrow. Same time, same game. Yeah, maybe I, at some point I might get the 3 average viewers. Might take a little while though. But I don't care. Not that it's gonna do much. If I'm affiliate. Then I got more work. I gotta make emotes and stuff. Yeah. Thank you. Have a great day. Goodbye. Still have no idea for the emotes either. If you have ideas, let me know. Bye bye.